Welcome to the 2023 Perfect World Foundation's Gala event. We are here in the enchanting city of Gothenburg, and we have the honour of bestowing the Perfect World Foundation Award on a truly remarkable woman.
It feels wonderful. I don't feel that I deserve it, but I'm always happy when I'm able to give a voice to the people who are actually doing the work on the ground, like the David Sheldrick Wildlife Trust, who I've worked with for a long time, and the Perfect World Foundation, who I think does a tremendous job in terms of conservation and uniting people to make a difference in the world and make the world a better place.
I have been following her for many years, and since she have been working with the David Sheldrick Trust in Kenya, her voice is super important.
We're here, Sarah, Duchess of York. Thank you so much for speaking to us.
Been here for now 10 years, I think, and I'm so honoured to be a global ambassador for an organisation which really does give animals and nature preservation and conservation massive support and help.
Do you have any causes that are particularly close to your heart, like ocean conservation or plastics or anything?
Actually, we do have, we support the pollinators in the project in Kenya, where they use beehives to direct the way the elephants travel, so to protect the villages. Yeah. So that's where the profit from the SOS Barrier Repair Cream goes to.
Fantastic. So it's actually working to stop the human-elephant conflict by using bees. Amazing project. I've heard a lot about that. As an artist, how important do you think it is for people to use their platform to talk about these environmental issues that are affecting us on a daily basis almost now?
I mean, of course, a lot. What should I say? I mean, I think it's important that everyone do what they can, and this is an opportunity for us and for everyone to just show that we are actually trying our best to just give it a spot, you know.
When I first started working with the organization, I went to Zimbabwe, and to see the work what they do with the rhinos. I have a big heart for rhinos. There's so much going on, and I'm a father of 3 kids, and I want to leave this world a beautiful place when I leave, so they can take over and enjoy it as we do.
Hi Anders, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Johanna.
Me too, yes. So we are really into helping animals and also, of course, the environment. So protecting the animals that are threatened by us. This is so wonderful that you know, that the Perfect World Foundation that gets more knowledge, get people interested, so they know all the fantastic work that they are doing. Really, all from clean the water to everything. So this is very, very important for us.
I'm working as an influencer, and I'm genuinely very passionate about animals. I'm a vegan, and I also just started my own foundation. So I'm working with charity and animals a lot.
African, you know, so I do like the wildlife. I would love to go back home and to see, but I would love it to be preserved. Like, I want it to be there when I, you know, go there with my kids and when my kids' come to the world. So I would love to see the wildlife be preserved.
Jessica, wonderful to meet you. So you are the General Manager for the Radisson Blu in Gothenburg, and you have supported the Perfect World Foundation this year very generously. Could you talk a little bit about how you've been involved?
Yes, we have been involved amongst other by organizing all the staff to be running or walking or taking the bicycle back and forth from work and from their home. And for every kilometer, we have actually planted a tree.
You're involved in the tree planting through the Perfect World Foundation.
I'm the director and founder of an organization called Conserve Masai Mara. We have partnered with the Perfect World Foundation. They have supported us in our program for tree planting in Masai Mara, and we have been planting trees in schools. So far, we are on our way to 30,000 tree seedlings from last year.
That is a huge, huge amount of trees. Congratulations. So how are you guys involved in the Perfect World Foundation?
Heavily involved. Lars has always been involved for years, and then we started an art project together where we created 9 unique art pieces that portrays through fashion the devastating changes of the climate. So far we have accumulated 1 million Swedish kronor, so like $100,000, that we have donated to reforestation projects in Costa Rica, Kenya and Zimbabwe through the Perfect World Foundation.
I'm a volunteer and I'm actually conducting the auction tonight. So that's my job tonight, to make sure that the bids are really getting as high as possible. So.
Involved in the Perfect World Foundation for a while now. So how long have you been involved with Lars and Rags and what they do?
Well, I came here about 3 years ago, where I was honored to be part of it, and I even auctioned off one of my red carpet dresses from the Cannes Film Festival. I was really happy just to help. And recently they came to Monaco by boat, where we hosted also Prince Albert. And so I try to be involved as much as I can, and just to spread awareness how important it is to take care of Mother Earth.
I mean, I've been involved for a couple of years, and I've been having, how do you say it? I've been the big boss for the Blue Bucket campaign for a long time, and so that's the reason I'm involved.
I am the CEO of Gothenburg & Co., which is the official destination management organization of Gothenburg. So of course we're extremely happy to be able to host this event here in the city.
You're involved in the jewellery brand. You have beautiful jewellery on today. How have you been involved with the Perfect World Foundation?
We collaborate with the Perfect World Foundation, and we donate. We have a collection each year that we donate an amount of the sales to the Perfect World Foundation.
And what do you do when the ghost nets are removed? Can you make any useful products from them, or is there?
You can reuse them, return them to the owners,
Yeah.
the park, or recycle them.
Amazing.
And the biggest thing we achieve now is this little cotton yarn that you put on your cage.
Yes.
And after half a year in the water, it will break away and open the cage.
I'm a researcher. I work with environmental questions, and I also have a background in marine biology, so I've been advising them on ocean issues.
And for you, what are the most prevalent ones that we need to be working on right now? What are the key marine problems that we need to
Yeah, there's a lot of them. The oceans are under threat for a lot of reasons. The overfishing, climate change, heating, acidification, but I work with pollution, so I focus on chemicals and plastic. That's where most of my research is.
I'm 1/3 of the board, so I've been in it from the start, and I'm also a scientific director and partly responsible for that dragon outside. In the old days, when people found bones and skulls of animals, they didn't know what it was, so they thought it must be something terrible, something big, and they invented dragons. These are, of course, animals that are extinct now. They didn't know about dinosaurs and mammoths and so on. We should not let future generations find bones that they don't know what it is. So we must preserve the species we have and make sure that the species live on, so no one has to doubt what it is they see. So we will not create more dragons.